Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Peace be upon you all. It's me again, Bahijah, the lad Sheibanee, your BCBA. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. So today's topic is going to be on diets for individuals with autism. There has been a lot of questions about what should individuals with autism be on in terms of diets. What should they eat? What should they not eat? Is there any particular protein they should eat or not? Okay, we know a lot of people or individuals with autism or their parents or caregivers are really worried about it. That maybe once they're off some particular diets, they will not have the symptoms of autism. But unfortunately, there hasn't been any research conducted on diet that has come to a conclusion that a particular diet will or will not make the individuals more autistic or not, unfortunately. Okay, so we've seen parents that get their kids off gluten food or casein food. Okay, so we call that a GFCF, which is gluten-free, casein-free diets. There has been research conducted years ago just to see if that will make any difference. Okay, so they put the kids on that GFCF diet, which is gluten-free, casein-free diets, and they put them on for some time and took them off and put them on diets that had gluten and casein in it, just to compare and see if there was any difference. Okay, so the research came out that there was no difference in sleep. There was no effect on sleep. There was no effect on bowel movement. No difference found in the individual's interactions or attention with parents or caregivers. Okay, there was no difference also in language, movements, or anything that has to do with the symptoms with autism. No social interaction was increased in it. There was nothing like that found. So gluten-free diets are proteins that we find in. When it comes to casein proteins are found in milk. Okay, so dairy. So if we are trying to get the kids or the individuals of these diets, I think that we should really consult the doctors for their opinion first on that. If the individual is not allergic to this protein and it's not causing any harm to them, I don't think we should get them off it. But you have to consult your physicians and your doctors just to clear things out with you if you want to get them off, so that they will give you the replacement of that kind of protein, because everybody needs that protein. Okay, we need some sort of protein to keep us going. If we are not allergic to it, we don't have to be off it. But if we are going to get off it, we should talk to the experts, the doctors, who would probably give us a replacement of what we are trying to get off, because we all need these proteins for our nutrition. Okay, and the more reason why when we take in individuals with autism and we're going to have ABA therapy with them, the first thing we always try to do is to have medical rule-outs. So let's say a kid eats particular food and he acts in a certain way. Maybe they get, like, itchy, or they get some sort of they gag too much to it. We try and do medical rule-outs, tell them to go see the doctor and make sure there's nothing, the kids have not grown into some sort of allergy that the parent didn't know about. And so we clear that first. And then if there's nothing like that, then we know that it's all behavioral, and then we try to work with the kids to be able to ingest this kind of food. We know that kids with autism or individuals with autism are very picky when it comes to food. They have some textures that they don't like. It could be sensory. It could be that, yes, maybe it could be allergy. But we always have to seek for medical rule out first before we can say it's actually an allergy or it doesn't go well down with them. So if we have an individual who is already picky when it comes to food, and we are trying to get them off gluten, we are trying to get them off casein, I don't know what else you're trying to feed this individual with. Okay, some of these individuals are already lacking some of these nutrients that we need in our system. Some of them have even a lot of it in their system. Okay, we have parents who have come to us and asked us about getting their kids on vitamins like vitamin E, vitamin A, and so on. If they are lacking in that, you've spoken to your doctors, and they are lacking that. By all means, okay, we want the kids to be strong, to be healthy, to be able to do things that their peers are doing. So if they eat well, they'll be able to catch up. Their memories and stuff like that can be able to catch up. Okay. We don't want them to lack in these nutrients that we need. So definitely, if you're going to get your word out of some particular food, consult your physicians, your doctors, pediatricians, people who are experts in this kind of in this nutritional foods. So don't just get your kids off it just because you read somewhere that when you take your kids off gluten and casein, the symptoms or the autism symptoms will just vanish. There hasn't been no research done that confirmed that. All the research is done confirmed that they didn't see no difference from when they put them on and when they took them off, unless they were allergic to it. If they're allergic to it, that's what I keep saying. Unless the kid or the individual is allergic to it, then definitely do it. If it's not, before you do it, talk to your doctors. Let them know that this is what you have decided. If there's any replacements for you to put your kids on, then you do that. You don't want them to be lacking nutrients that they actually need for them to grow well and healthy. So there has been another research which is not completed yet. They haven't actually finished analyzing it. That says that most kids with autism have enough of these vitamins in them than the general population. Okay, so they have enough vitamin K and E more than the general population. They haven't finished. They don't know why yet. Maybe because they're picky and they pick on things that I'm just saying. Maybe that could be the reason they pick on the things that are more that have more vitamin K and E. We never know until they finish with this research work. So like I said before, when a kid or when an individual with autism has a particular allergy and they come in contact with it, okay, so let's just say they are allergic to milk or they're allergic to peanuts or all these nuts, okay, and they come into contact with it, they are going to react in a certain way that you might think that, oh, that is why the symptoms is looking more than it's supposed to be looking, because the kid will crying probably don't have vocal language to tell you what is going on with them. They might be acting out and behaving in a certain way that you might think that is causing what they ate was is causing them to be more autistic. But in other words, they are actually in pain or they are itchy and they cannot communicate with you. So that it is. I am allergic. I didn't know that I was allergic to apple. peachy, and plum. Okay, about 5 years ago, I ate those things, and I started feeling, a little uncomfortable in my throat and my ear. And when you see me, you think I was the one acting in Hitch, the movie Hitch. And my lips swole and all of that. So I thought, wait a minute, I never had this problem. What is it? Okay. So I remembered what I ate the night before that happened. And then I tried it again a few weeks later. The same thing happened. I was like, So I tried to eat the organic one, and the same thing happened. Okay. So now I haven't eaten for the past 5 years. I haven't eaten apple, plum, or peach. And they used to be my favorite food. Okay. So just imagine a kid who was never allergic to things like that. And then all of a sudden they grew to be allergic to that. And the parent didn't know. They might think that eating the apple is what is causing them to be more autistic. So they're going to get them get apples away from them. Yes, fine, they're allergic, but make sure you seek medical advice first. Because apples cannot cause autism, okay? Eating apple or not eating apple will not reduce anything if once you're autistic, okay? So always seek for medical help before you get anything out of your kids' diet, okay? I have acid reflux, so I know a lot of individuals with ASD have a lot of gut problems, gastrointestinal problems. So if they have that and they have acid reflux, it's really uncomfortable, really, really uncomfortable. And they're going through that, but they can't tell you why or what is going on with them. You might think that whatever they ate was the one that is causing them to be like that, without seeking any medical expertise advice. You might decide to take your own decision and get the kids off that particular diet. But first of all, let them see the doctor. So let them see the doctor, and the doctor will be able to determine whether they have gut problem or not. Okay? Then you can go ahead from there. Then we can take some particular food off their diet or add some particular food to their diet, just so that they have a free bowel and not have any problems. Okay? I know that the title of my of this video would put a lot of people off, thinking that I'm going to say that, there is a particular food for kids with autism or individuals with autism. No, I am just trying to let people know that a lot of them want to have that diet, but there hasn't been any research that has found that getting them to stop eating gluten or casein would reduce the symptoms once they've been diagnosed. Okay, definitely give your kids good food. Let them eat healthy diets, eating vegetables, having all their vitamins, making sure they are having sunlight, vitamin D's and all the vitamins that they need to grow up strong and healthy. We all do need nutritional foods, right? Sometimes we eat particular food to gain weight or to lose weight or just to stay in shape. Okay, so diet actually has nothing to do with autism. Whether you're on it or off it, it doesn't reduce the symptoms, it doesn't increase the symptoms. It's just that if you're allergic to that particular diet, definitely get it off your plate. That's it. It's as simple as that. But there hasn't been any research that says that gluten-free or casein-free will reduce the symptoms in individuals with autism. I hope I was clear enough, and we can have something to take home with us, that there hasn't been any research done. We hope that, we can find other things that can reduce the symptoms. All we just need to do is eat healthy, get good sleep, have ABA therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, whatever help you need to get you going, to get your life going in the right way, definitely go for it, okay? But no food taken out of your plate will cause or reduce autism. If you're new to this channel, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button and then also click on the notification bell. So whenever I upload, you will be sure to get a notification to watch the video. Until my next video, stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless you.